All right, today we're going to look at finding the area of a equilateral triangle. So here's our first example, finding the area. So we have a side length of 6. What that tells us is, since it's equilateral, every side is 6. Now, if we go back to finding area of a triangle, the area formula for a triangle is going to be base times height divided by 2. So we need to know the base of the triangle, we need to know the height of the triangle. In our current situation, we know the base. The base is 6. So I have 6 times h divided by 2. So I don't know what h is. So I have to find h. Well, remember the height of the triangle is going to be this, right? So what we've essentially done is, since we're finding the height, we're finding the leg of the right triangle that we just created ourselves. So a big use of Pythagorean theorem is when you can insert or create that right triangle. Now we can apply the Pythagorean theorem. So now essentially what I'm looking for is I'm kind of zeroed in on just this triangle right here. So I know it's got a hypotenuse of 6, so it's going to be 6 squared at the end for C. This leg is half of my base, so this is going to be 3. So I have a 3 squared leg, and I don't know what h is, so it's going to be h squared. Now all I want to do is I'm going to solve for that h. So I have 36 equals 9 plus h squared. Subtract my 9, h squared equals 27, and then I square root, and when I square root 27, I get an h value of about 5.2. We're going to round there, so 5.2. So that's my new height. Now that is what's going to go in for h, 5.2. So I have the base 6 times the height 5.2. So 6 times 5.2 divided by 2 is going to give me an area of about 15.6. If we were given a equilateral triangle, we knew the perimeter. The only preceding step would be we'd want to find the side length of each side of the triangle. So since it's equilateral, we would divide it by 3 and get a side equal to 10. And now this would start our process that we did above, and now we know 10. So we would create that height ourselves with a leg of 5, a hypotenuse of 10, and we'd want to solve for h. And that's using the Pythagorean theorem to find the area of an equilateral triangle.